Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another fragrance rotation video for the week ending the 25th of February 2024. Marvellous. That's right, friends. This is the last full week of the autumn and winter rotation. How time flies. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. It's been a good week. I've worn some stuff that I haven't worn a lot of this winter. And some stuff I have worn a lot of this winter. But on Friday, it will be the 1st of March, and I will be wearing green Irish tweed. I always wear green Irish tweed to ring in a new season. So, it's flown by this year, which is very unusual. Winter doesn't usually fly by, but this one seems to. I feel like I've worn a lot less different kind of stuff, but a lot more of what I do love, which was the idea over the past 18 months or so. I've been trying to shrink my collection and wear more of what I love. Anyway, let's get started. And on Monday, I wore an absolutely fantastic perfume, to be fair. And this is Oriental Valour. Oriental Valour from Les Indémodables. This is one of the perfumes that was made before Antoine Lee arrived. And this is Myrrh, Vetiver, Spruce. Spruce is like a green, minty, evergreen fir kind of thing, you know? But I do definitely get like a minty vibe from this perfume. Could be the myrrh, to be fair, because myrrh can be quite like minty sometimes. This is not the last of myrrh you have seen in this list, by the way. In fact, 4 myrrhs are coming up. That's a lot of myrrh. But myrrh has been the note du jour this past while. You know, I've been really, really loving myrrh. So, Oriental Valour has got massive performance, as most of these do. Most of the Les Indémodables actually perform really well, which is good. Which is good. So you get your money's worth, you know. They are dear, but they are very good quality. Like, they're not like Tom Ford, where they're just putting their prices up just so they can keep up with the Joneses, you know. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. An exceptional house. Pretty linear fragrance, though. Kind of after the first half an hour, kind of settles in. And you are left with an incredible fragrance, actually. I really like this stuff. You can tell I've put like a fat little dent in that. It's only a 50ml bottle. I've used about 5ml. Anyway, next up is another myrrh. And the next myrrh I am featuring is Opium Secret de Parfum. This is also another fat myrrh fragrance. Big, fuck off myrrh. But it's a myrrh that's kind of bolted on. It's bolted on to the it's bolted on to the opium structure. It's very resinous, very rich, very narcotic, sweet. There's myrrh, of course. There's like amber, resins, jasmine, quite a narcotic jasmine, mandarin, that kind of thing. It's fruity, it's juicy, it's a little sickly. It's definitely got that vintage opium vibe, but it's also got this fucking amazing myrrh note over the top of it. If you spray too much of this, it will make you feel a bit ill. But I love this stuff. I've got a few bottles of this and I'm very glad. It's only a 50ml. It's quite a big bottle for a 50ml, isn't it? And it's a refill as well. So That's really nice. Anywho, next up, Wednesday. Wednesday, I wore a fragrance which I reviewed. And if you want to see a review of this, simply go back through my videos. It was quite recent. In fact, it was this past Wednesday. And this is For Him by Narciso Rodriguez. This is an absolutely fantastic designer fragrance. Put this in a niche bottle and you could sell it for fucking, what, $300? Wet concrete, violet leaf, little bit of patchouli, bit of lavender I get from it, but mainly musk. You know, mainly get this fat musk. I say a fat musk. You get many fat musks in this. It's an unbelievably good perfume. It's fresh, but it's got depth. It's ozonic, wet, gritty. Gritty's a really good word to describe it. You know, it's like particulate, like chalk. It's got a chalky grittiness to it, you know. But it's fantastic. It really is. Performance is massive. Very different, very strange. You wouldn't believe it was from Francis Kurkdjian unless someone told you. And then you kind of get the structure and the feeling from it that it is a Kurkdjian once you're told, you know. I don't know if that's the power of suggestion. I could just be tripping. As the youth say, I'm led to believe. Next up, we have a classic. And this is Angel Men. Not Amen, Angel Men. This is the original juice. There's not a lot left in here. But it's potent. It's fucking potent. Lavender, caramel, coffee, chocolate, honey, vanilla, patchouli, tar, mint. Very unusual set of notes, but it works. And it's verbose. It's a big neon perfume. I absolutely love this stuff. I can't remember whether I've reviewed this or not. I really should have. I haven't. One of the most potent fragrances you will smell. Well, it used to be before L'Oreal came along, changed the formula, discontinued it, and basically just ended the Mugler brand as a perfume brand. They only kept Angel and Alien around. Really poor from L'Oreal. You know, if L'Oreal gets the rights to a brand, you need to be bloody careful, because the shit on if it's not like a L'Oreal original brand, the shit on everything. Which they did to Mugler, which is very unfortunate. Anyway, next up is, very unsatisfyingly, not the full bottle. This is my decant of Ambre Nuit. The bottle is inaccessible at the minute because the room where I keep them in a cupboard in the other room, those big 450ml bottles. And it's absolutely packed full of stuff because we've had the builders in, like, so it's impossible to get to. We've had to move stuff. We've had to feng shui our possessions around the house. So we've been discussing, and we are going to tidy up. We're going to tidy up and throw some things away, hopefully. But this fragrance is, excuse me, this fragrance is all about rose, ambergris, pink pepper. It's very linear. This is another fragrance that wouldn't take long to review, I don't think. It's a quality rose. It smells really good. It's fresh. It's unisex. I get like a biscuity kind of I get like a biscuity kind of cedar, tobacco, gaiac wood thing. To me, it smells quite oaty, and I can't explain that. Must just be my skin, the way it works on my skin. This decanter's empty. Good God, I'm gonna have to get that bottle out at some point if I want to wear it again. Starts off very fresh, and it keeps that freshness, you know, through the rose. Apparently it's Turkish rose, but the pink pepper and the rose go together really well. And you get this kind of warm but fresh ambergris. It straddles that kind of ambergris sort of line in the base. It's absolutely beautiful. It's an amazing fragrance. It really is one of Demaché's best. I don't know why he couldn't just keep making fragrances like this rather than the shit that he kept coming out with towards the end. Very upsetting. Anyway, that was Amber and Away. Next up, we have a classic. A classic of the channel now, anyway. And this is Myrrh Ardente. Absolutely love this stuff. As you can tell by the size of the dent in the bottle, this was full when I bought it. It is gorgeous. It is myrrh with some benzoin and some honey beeswax kind of thing going on to keep it sweet. Tonka. It's fresh, but it's dark and it's resinous, and it's one of the best myrrh fragrances, if not the best myrrh fragrance I've smelled. I absolutely love this stuff. It's got like a little cola kind of vibe as well, the same one that you find in M7 and Bois de Turkey. So I'm really fond of this stuff. As you can see, I mean, when I wear it, I wear a lot of it, you know. Resinous but fresh. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. And lastly, my scent of the day. My scent of the day is another Myrrhy fragrance, and this is Fahrenheit Absolute. The best Fahrenheit flanker by far. Never mind the Parfum, never mind the cologne, never mind all that other nonsense. This is the best Fahrenheit flanker. It's myrrh, violet, frankincense, leather, ambery stuff. It's absolutely awesome. Robes Away described it as the devil's juice. And it does smell devilish. I absolutely love it. You can't hate a fragrance like this. It's really good. It's so expensive now because it's been discontinued. Apparently they released it for the 21st birthday of Fahrenheit, which was 2009. I can't believe that's 15 years ago, 2000. How the hell did that happen? My God. There are people about to leave school who were born in 2009. That is utterly appalling. My God. Where did the time go, friends? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Busy week this week, and I will see you all again soon.